but Waitrose don't have it individually wrapped for them. Oh, Red Fox, okay. I'll let you off. I thought you were on about the shepherd's purse. I love a stinking bishop. You talk about your own preferences. I like my bishops clean. Enjoying Yorkshire Blue, bit like St. Agur. Absolutely, Annie. Like a really soft, spreadable blue. The ones you can get in the pot and go, oh, it's got that slight crunch to it. Mmm. Silky, so silky. Silky's a word that's got to be in there. Subtle and you can eat more, says Top Gun. Creamy blue perfection, Karamasi, Desert Island cheese, Brinkworth blooming white and vintage Red Fox. I can't argue with any of these. Mayoress says lovely nuttiness. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. All blue, no cheese. I love this. Here we go, people. Lush. Love this one, says Chrissy. Boom, boom, boom. That hits the spot. And I want you in my room too, Mr. Applin. Here we go. Subtle. You can eat more. Let's move. Rich blue. Glorious, says Kevin. Revoke Rob's sick note and tell him to try it. Rob, your sick note is revoked. You cannot have a Deli Dan sick note until you've tried this one because it's better. It's just nicer. It's not so pungent. Could spread that on toast with Marmite for breakfast. Ash, you've gone in with the Marmite. I can't go with you. There's a punch coming from Gillian Moore. Our cat liked Mrs. Bell's Blue, but turned his nose up at this. No way. So creamy for a blue. It's mellow and delicious, says Rachel. Nick Goddard, Neil Appling, get a room. Boom, boom, boom. Like this, yummy. General Langham says the blue is more befitting of a cheese night on his estate. Ah, roasting back. I'll just baste myself and stick myself in the oven. Number 8, best of the night. Nice and creamy. From Stuart. Loving this, Dan, says Carol. 8 is very different from 7, but equally good. I love both of these, says Sarah Connell. Well, I'm super pleased because at least we got Snowdonia out of your way and got you onto the good stuff. The wife just lied, told me it was nice. Blue is awful. Dave, you chose her. What can I say? Look her in the eyes and say that's not right. Delish. Best blue tonight. There we go. Deli Dan, best blue tonight. From Helen. That's like a French blue brie that's been around France in a not very cool box for a week. There we go, Phil. 100% on that. Delicious. Especially nice with something sweet like the quince. What's it like with the cake? Do you know what? I'm going to tell you. Christy. What's it like with the cake? Do you know, first bite, it was like having some Christmas cake with salty butter. I tell you what, up north has had it kicking. Because Christmas cake takes, I couldn't have even told you that was the blue cheese. The sweetness, the marinated, the spices, it just takes every sort of harsh note out of the flavour profile and just mellows it all in your mouth until everyone's chilled out and just resting on the molars. I love it. Christmas cake. Way forward, people. Like the blue, says Debbie. That's a lovely blue, says Vicky Lewis. I really don't like blue cheese, but after tasting a bit without the blue, it's so lovely, salty, creamy. I just have to get over the blue bit. We'll get you there, Dawn. Zoe. Oh, get some stinking bishop on the go. That will sort the men from the boys. Look, I eat it, but everybody ends up seeing the inside of my stomach. This one's more subtle, Rob. Give it a try. Damn you, Dan. I used to like you. Oh, I don't know how to take. Rob, it's only for an evening. Not a keeper, though. In a day or two, it'll be over the top, says Kevin. I trust him. Joanne Rudland, Mum and I are going to put the Mrs. Bells in a pear and walnut salad, but I'd happily eat this one on its own. Yum. Joanne, I couldn't think of a better place to put that one. That will be delicious. Maybe with some balsamic reduction, a little bit of honey. Mwah! Definitely the best of the blue, says Daniel. Tasha, Mr. W says this one is his definite fave of the evening. Thank you, Mr. W. Oh my God, I tried both blues. Hope you're proud of me. Number 8, I would try again, but I couldn't eat much of it. Courtney, I am super proud of you. 100% with your top fan diamond there. I'm proud. The kind of cheese to pick at while drinking and chatting, then realise you're twice the weight and splatter family friendly. Unpopular opinion, first blue was better. Oh, that is an unpopular opinion. But Ash, I agree. You could just, if you had that on a setting, maybe spread on some brioche or something a bit sweeter, maybe a bruschetta or something. Oh, a few beers, IPAs, beautiful on its own with the onion chutney, with the jelly and also with the quince. Might have had 4 crackers worth. People are loving it tonight. Kevin laughing to Ash. Lovely creamy blue. No to the blues, says Kim. Where can I find number 2? We'll sort you out. Give me a message, Izzy, and I will put you in touch with the man at Cambridge Artisan Cheese Company. You can find them on their Facebook page. They do a beautiful rainbow box where you get to pick 7 of your cheeses. It's all shipped to you because they've had to go completely online. Hit them up on Facebook. It was a close call for me, says Ellie Gilmore. Best cheese of the night, says Lisa. Zoe's proud of... I'm like a proud parent for Courtney. Sacre bleu, best of the night, says Andy. Victoria is the best Yorkshire blue we have ever had. Wow. I'd divorce her over blue cheese, says Dave. Wow. Oh, and then we'll go with a... We have to. Righty-ho, people. Mayor S 358. Mayor is 715. The Applins. Pretty impressed with the Shepherd's Purse cheese tonight. Thanks, says Christy. After all the comments, I'm definitely going to have a glass of port next to me next time. Absolutely, thoroughly, definitely advise. Port, brandy, whiskey. Thanks, Dan. Our first tasting, courtesy of Angela and Stuart. Loved all of your cheeses, says Sheena. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about tonight, our next cheese tasting, the Easter cheese tasting, I really, really would love your help to make this the biggest. If people could book as fast as possible, this will give me the buying power and the ability to make these cheese tastings even bigger. You saw what I was able to do with the Shepherd's Purse, the size of the cheeses, bringing in various dairies till we get to the point where we're tasting masses of cheeses and then you have a piece to go away with. Defo up for the cheddar night, says Karen. It scares me how many cheeses we've tried with you. Getting us on the hard stuff. Well, that's the thing. I'm a bit of a cheese dealer. What was number 2? Number 2 was the vintage one, Kevin. Time to invest in some broccoli and make some soup. That will be a beautiful soup. The green wax one, probably my fave. The vintage one. There's a cheese for everyone. So our big cheese tasting, which we need everybody to, after this tasting, rush to the dansdeli.co.uk site. Easter the 4th of April. I've been forced to get a whole Easter bunny outfit. I am going to be dressed up for your pleasure, for the cheese tasting. It's going to be big, people, really big. So if you could book as fast as possible, I would be so indebted to you. Please, please, please. The edible goat was my fave, says Josh. Loved it. Both cheddars for us tonight. Come up trump, says James. York blue is my favourite of the blues. Now the pungent, the washed rind night where I'm going to suffer. If you want to watch, if you want to join in, that's on the 4th of, that's on the 20th of April. So that's after Little Nibblers. So you can get your younger ones in with Stuttersis and Cringe Dad. Enjoy their cheeses. And then get to watch me really suffer. Last but not least, Mother's Day. What's going on with Mother's Day? Just because we're in lockdown, mothers are not just for Christmas. Hit my website up. We have got the savoury, all the sweet Mother's Day hampers. Now, the book closes tonight at midnight, so if you do want one, they can be couriered. hit the website as fast as you can. We can get them sorted. We also do the ultimate box, which is both of them, but it's reduced by £10 when you buy both. The sweet and the savoury are £35 each. Holly, we love it, Dan. Thanks to you so much. We all love the cheeses and your hosting, and the production team have done an amazing job from the Langhams and the Widdicks. Thank you so much. You are so very welcome. I am so pleased you enjoyed it. Thank you, Dan. Fun evening. Where's the Christmas cake? It will be at the deli. Don't worry, I will get some ordered in. Do a night of Italian cheeses. Sarah, you guys book it. I will do it. The deli, I won't mix my words up. We need your business. We need your help. We've been treading water for too long. It's nail clinching time, squeaky bum time, if you like. So please book. Have a lovely, lovely Easter. I will be here in a massive Easter bunny outfit, taking you through beers, through cheese. Book with Broadtown Brewery. Book with me, and don't forget to join in with the beers from Broadtown. Jason does an amazing job and offers such good value. Not wrong with the washed rind. Third tasting from Hannah. Thank you, Dan. A great evening of cheese, lovely cheeses and additions. Fantastic first tasting. Ruth, thank you for joining me so much. And to Veronica, great evening. We have loved it. Thank you. Emma, great evening. Thanks, Dan. Mother's hamper, send one my way. We'll sort you out, Courtney. Smelly one on the 20th of March, Dan. Tim, you're in. Wish mothers were just for Christmas. From Anna. Neil, cheese. Thank you from Mary. Thank you again from the Garish. My mum and I are sharing this tonight. Me in Swindon and her in Glasgow. Thank you, Dan. Carol, you are most welcome. And thank you to your mum, because I love sending them to Scotland. You don't know how good that makes me feel. A great night from Karen. Thanks, Dan. Good selection tonight from Joanne. Nicola, thanks. Another great evening. The vintage one and the Yorkshire Blue are my favourite. Thanks again. Great stuff as always, mate. Fab night. We loved it. Thanks, Dan and Go. A heart? Yeah, send a heart if you've had fun, I'm told. Yeah. Send a heart if you've had fun. Epic night. Thanks, says Sebastian. Thanks, Dan. Another fabulous cheesy evening. Thanks you. That was so much fun. Thanks you for a great evening and some delicious cheeses. Jenny, you are most welcome. Debbie, great night. Look at the hearts coming out. Come on, let's feel the love, people. Thanks, Dan. Signing up for the next one, right? Thank you so much, Stuart. That's what I need. And remember, people, if you can bring just one person, I really can map the future. So if everybody on this one, and I know lots of you have brought people, but if we could all just bring one person, thank you, Charlotte. It really would mean the world. Loved it. Great to share with my daughter, Carol Burns. Katrina, it is lovely to have you joining us. Thank you. We loved it from Lily. Joanne, never mind the Easter Bunny. You need to be Wallace when he becomes the were-rabbit. Oh, if you keep pushing, I tell you what, people, if you book, I'll do it. It's simple as that. I got to keep a roof over my head. Can't wait for the next ones. We'll book onto the Smellies, Easter and Cheddar Showdown. Sarah, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Right, people. I'm going to have to go because you're going to make me cry. Thank you so much, people. You really have. Since March, you've really made this special and made everything possible. Thank you to Owen. Thank you to Hannah. Thank you to Chrissy. Thank you to the Langhams, to the Andersons, to the Pennies, to the Burns, to the Collins, to everybody. And if I missed you, to Burton, to Ellie Gilmore, to Kevin Latchman, to Top Gun, everybody, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And remember, guys, if you can't be good, be delicious.